All right. Through much debate and with myself, with my higher power, what we're going to do is this. We're just going to try to go in reverse. What do we mean by that? Well, this thing that's doing all this to us, it does that. It goes in reverse. It's all about time, and you'll never understand that. So in order for people to see their brain for what it truly is, then in order for me to challenge their existence right now on this planisphere, then this is my question to them and to whoever, is how do you know you are not a child? And what we mean by that is in the brain. How do you not know? Go ahead and say it. Some of y'all's responses has already been, because I went to 10 years of this school. That's not real. Let us explain, okay? You're going to show me a house. You're going to show me money. That shit is not real. If you're in the medical field, okay, we're challenging what you have learned your entire existence, basically, in your millions of dollars or whoever you are, if you don't even have, or if you're in God almighty, I can't think right now, nonprofit foundation or whatever. Okay, this is how deep it is, man. Okay, the brain is a computer. Okay, I'm just going to ask you, you've already looked up here and you're like, what the hell? The occipital lobe, if that's how it's spelled. The sensorium organ. Your imagination is going to go with the occipital lobe because it's going to be back here in the back of the brain. Okay, the sensorium organ is going to deal with your faculties and senses. Okay, now listen, a child cannot make a distinction between their upbringing when everybody prior to them went through the same upbringing and it has never been challenged the way that it's being challenged through me right now, and you ain't sitting here by no fucking accident either. Okay? So if our faculties and senses and imagination are very important, which they are growing up as a child, but they're blocked. Let me explain. Okay? Everybody's imagination by now is this. It's that. And that's what causes a very weak-hearted human being programmed. That in the news, which is disgusting. It's the Illuminati, and it is. People laugh. That's a child laughing. So, and not only that, you're in 3rd grade. Okay? So, not only are we watching cartoons, as a nation, black, white, brown, it don't matter, rich, poor, we're all watching garbage, creating this heart of, and then listen, but we're still weak-hearted. It don't matter how hard we look, we're weak. That's what that shit creates, is a nation of armonic, weak-minded individuals. You got to go back to the other videos. And see, the occipital lobe, the imagination grows as the cerebrum, the ram of God, the image of God, is growing, the memory. This is where the computer gets the design of the RAM, where it stores memory. It's because it comes from the human anatomy, which is the cerebrum. Okay? So as the memory in this machine made in the image of God is growing inside, faculties and senses, eyes are never adjusting to long distance objects or landmarks ever. Never smelling outside flowers, roses. There's nothing. There's no Olympic-sized swimming pools in every school. Are you kidding me? No huge acres of flowers, shrubs, spices, all kinds of stuff. Spearmint, peppermint, stuff that you're made of. See, your faculties and senses have been developed inside. Just like a damn rat. Okay? So in 3rd grade, back in the day, you're taught what? We were. Who's going to be the #1 seller And see, all that, then and the whole thing with the medical people is this, even psychologists. It's a farce because you can't even fucking see, like, that's mind control, slave system. But see, you've been floating along on this fucking current of harmonic current until you run into this video. Okay? You have no idea about how they've set this system up at all. You are just an entity that has followed orders. We don't question authority. We don't question God. You hear it at school and the churches. Okay? So now in 3rd grade, you're learning how to sell. And it becomes, you see the money, you see the image on TV, you've got a Disney heart, and then these generations grow into this Ahrimanic consciousness. Like, it's real sorcery, buddy. Big time sorcery. And then as the children are inside, listen, these organs, everything's growing. So when it's sitting down, it's going to cause some shit, not right then, but sooner or later, shit's going to happen from sitting down while those fucking organs are supposed to be standing upright and doing stuff and staying active, because this is a fucking battery. Okay? This thing right here, what we have now, is a child running around everywhere with little pieces of paper going, look at me, I'm fucking better than you. And you're a child that cannot distinguish a fucking environment that is so toxic and poisonous to not only your mind, your body, your soul, and everything. It is destroying the fucking world. And you don't understand, in a real system of slavery, you will never fucking know what real slavery is. They're going to give you shit in movies, and once again, you're a child. There it is. It's concrete. That's our whole point. Y'all in the medical field are fucking, y'all are insane. This shit right here, okay, if evolution, it's like, listen, okay, your pineal and pituitary is positive and negative. Okay, you are a battery. Okay, you're a motor. And depending on what you get when you're young or even in the mother's womb is going to dictate how you're going to be your entire life, and then for generations to come. See, and when the individuals cannot see, like as a child, they're coming through these Saturnalia grades, because that's what it is. It's some fucking sick shit that they have created that nobody knows what they're even the biggest fucking part of, and don't even have the slightest damn clue at all. It's fucking insanity. It's insane, but look, then again, some of it's just on another level. Where does this come from? Where does this invention come from? You know what this is? This is a cord, buddy. I do some crazy work, and I was like, I'm taking that shit home. Okay, this is made of a certain material. That is too. If this is made of shit material, this is going to fucking corrode and eventually just fall to shit. So is that. Because this electric cord comes from spinal cord. This sends a current. So does that. So as a child, what you're seeing and smelling, chemicals and all that shit in the schools and all that everything, it's sending a current up the spinal cord into the occipital lobe in the sensorium organ to where it's going to normalize that shit. Just like a rat. And then forever, they will never fucking question. They'll run from it. It's insane how this current, because see, then you've got to tie in this. When you see shit, and we eat substances that don't have warning labels on them, and you're so ignorant that you can't fucking see that. And without those, you wouldn't have your little careers. And we can go on and on and on. It's not real. It's the Illuminati. It is fucking, it's not even them. It's, listen, in time, all that shit, they'll throw that away. Everything to get to where they're going. You don't even have a clue. Listen, what these people have done, literally, if you could ever get there, possibly you can, but you got to cut the world off. It still blows my mind every day to even think about, like, God, the magnitude. But then again, they tell us in their movies about the brains and stuff, in the new Matrix Revolution. Neil Patrick Harris says, you're the dumbest something ever. You have no idea the power you hold within you. He says that. Listen, and that whole shit is about what? Harvesting. Yeah, because of energy. Blue and red pill. Okay, blue and red, positive and negative. So now what you're understanding is the current. This current that they have through radio waves, through computer waves, through cell towers, cell phones. The current within you is substances that comes from an environment. Okay, of not anything, the material that's not real. So when you have a machine and you want to program a computer, okay, you've got to have the right material. See, what it is the cologne mixed with even candles, the scented stuff you plug in, anything is all sorcery. It all goes into your anatomy and into your fucking lungs. Every bit of it. All of it. And see, through your eyes, all you've ever seen is as a child is the most horrific fucking black magic ever that has got billions subdued, including you. You're an Ahrimanic spirit, and Lucifer fucking controls them all. Trust me, we cannot explain it enough. So your current from day one has not even been with the right material. And now we're generations into this. Dude, these people, look, they're not human. I'm sorry, but they're not. They're just fucking cavities. And the chemicals and all this shit and the cell towers and runs the current into their anatomy. And then their cells make a decision in their brain based off they've watched their entire life like a slave mind control system. It's not hard to see it for what it is. Disney, it's like, what the fuck? Why isn't there a million different cartoons and people can't say, oh, I got it free? It's like, you're a little demon. See, until you can, the money that y'all have comes from the moon. The moon controls the fluids in the brain. And when you don't know that shit, listen, our whole point is a child is developed inside. That's it. When you fucking figure out and y'all go to y'all's careers and you're inside 12 hours a day, probably longer, 3, 4, 5 days at a time, hell, sometimes weeks, months. Because you're in there making a change. And no, you're not. You're just fucking, the controllers have already designed the whole system. I mean, they already knew for generations what all these poisons, toxins are going to do. And there's your career. And you grew into it because you're inside. The brain developed inside like a slave. And then you give them TV. Oh, no, that's not it, man. It's this. Go look up. And to those of y'all right now about space, name 5 observatories right fucking now. Go. There's another thing. Listen, water should be, Olympic-sized pools should be in every school. There should be huge fucking acres of... Dude, listen. There should be, bees. The honey should be in every school because it's so fucking magnetic and vibrant that we don't know. And what do you talk? Just kill it. Try it and go inside. And then inside you're given the TVs. It's fucking insane. It's like, guys, they have the TVs in the fucking schools, like forcing the children. Everyone's getting a Chromebook, man. It's so good. No, it's not. Y'all have no idea. Y'all are just, you're building your slave fucking prison. And the whole fucking thing is the dumb people, the elders are out fucking off too. And that's the whole system is everything you've ever seen has been built around a fake system. It's nothing but a matrix, and it truly is. And the only fucking way to get out of it is to learn how to It's like, why is there billboards everywhere? Well, that's for advertisement. We've done the fucking videos on this. All it is Nazi shit. That's it. That's it. You can't even see God because of all that. And you've been a child and you grew up into it and people have careers in it and everything. You don't need to see a commercial or hear one talk about wiping your ass. Go buy toilet paper. That's our whole fucking point. A 5-year-old mind cannot see that. Why are they making commercials about shake your nuts? Trim it down there and then wipe your ass and then go get a vax. What the fuck? Are y'all children? Because you are. See, they gave you status. That's the Ahrimanic spirit, and Ahriman represents dis-ease. The body's not at ease. It's a sin for all Christians to keep living the way that they do, because what you've been given under a G word is a fucking lie. And people, listen, and that pride in them, they'll just go on to the bitter end. And people like me and you who are really like, holy shit. And see, the ones, this Ahrimanic spirit that everybody is, we can show you every career is created under a false pretense, bullshit fucking world that these world controllers think people can't see. Spirits like me and others. So they give you full reign. As long as you got your gadgets and my money. Do you see all this shit over here? Do you see this? Huh? It's not real. You know, but children cannot fucking think outside the lines. They cannot think outside the lines. Children just keep getting toys here. And if you can look back through the past 100 years, you should be able to stop at 30 different times or more and go, we should have stopped there. You got to stop here. No, we're going to keep, man, it's getting better, man. Hell yeah, I'm in church preaching and everything. I've got all kinds of gadgets on me. That's not fucking real. AI is Ahrimanic intelligence. That's our whole point. These world controllers, the only reason that you see all this shit everywhere is because of slave mind control. That's it. And the people are so fucking stupid. The 5-year-olds, they will not say, you know what, we have been created inside like a rat. It's the whole point. When you start getting out and looking up, your faculties will literally explode. Your breathing, everything about you, you're a battery. You're just going to keep getting that. Don't listen to Matt. This charge and current that we've got from these fucking world controllers, we love it. We love sitting here and we're going to suffer like shit on the other side, but fuck him. Yeah, that's a nasty ass spirit that they've created. It doesn't stop, man. It is fucking crazy. As long as the churches say it's okay, and it's like Matt Childs is saying it's not. That's Luciferian spirits controlling the Ahrimanic spirits. It's what it is. It's all the fuck it is. And the rooms that y'all have your careers in represent cells. It's what room represents. Jail cells too. And all your little rooms combined together represent the body, the nation, the United States, the body which is corrupt. That's what it is. So all the cells within the nation of the United States are fucking corrupt, and that's why it's crumbling. Because the head is corrupt. This is the body of Christ. The members are the organs. Okay? So when this is fucking corrupt up here, then the rest of the body of Christ is. And that's how everybody is. It's a sin to allow all this bullshit into y'all's heads. But you don't understand since you've been a fucking child. Before you was even born, it was going on. You was planned to be a dummy. And to accept a reality that ain't fucking real. And you won't accept it. People like us will be shunned. Like this one, it should get a psh. Hopefully they won't, but I don't give a fuck because they know deep down inside. It's like, look, when do you really go at it? And I'm just speaking to myself and them. Because where and when do you go at it? What's going to be the best time? When is it going to be to capitalize? Because, just because you're looked at as crazy don't mean people are always like looking going, they might not be listening, but see, when something happens to people, that's when motherfuckers flock to everything. People they've talked to and all that, hey man, what'd he say? What'd she say? And they can't have that shit. They can't fucking go at that many people talking going, holy shit. Because it ain't me doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out of this big nasty wheel of fucking nastiness. It's a big machine. You's never meant to get up and go right to a fucking cube. Let's go, let's make sure we go work today. Everybody got the coffee that drains the cells from your fucking brain. All right, it is ingrained into you because you're a child. Now we have children, 5 in there going, Mama, I'm getting a fucking coffee this big. Can I get sprinkles? Caramel? All right, 15 years later, hey, I'm fucking sick as shit. Yeah, from this, but my doctor said it's hereditary and genetic, so hell yeah. And that's the nation of corrupt, fucking disgusting Ahrimanic spirits in this realm. You don't have a chance. And you can get mad all you want, but you've been designed inside. The whole fucking structure of your existence has been designed inside. All of it, every bit of it. Your current and your all of your impulses come from a man-made, satanic, black magic, sorcery mediumship that was fucking voted on and thought about and raised mediums for generations and sat around and did shit, human sacrifice, until the motherfuckers had the vision to say, I got it. Bam. Thank you. We finally got it. And we got to create all this chaos on Earth. And then to bring in Saturn and Aquarius, because that's what's happening, back in black, and Saturn represents fucking death and chaos, and all his minions is who we keep telling you about the spirit world. But in y'all's fucking world, it's what? Scrubs and doctors. Hell yeah! Listen, if you're smart enough to learn all that shit that they give you, then you're smart enough to cut the shit and start building your fucking faculties and senses outside. Get out of the shit imagination. Get out of this fucking 5-year-old world, okay? Do not allow this world to have authority over you. Do not allow this fucking world to have authority over your thinking and thoughts. And you have since you've been a child. And people will not get it. I love you.